Hi, people. Good morning and welcome back to our prediction channel for today. We've taken time to analyze matches that hopefully should win again. And I don't know if you guys are aware, okay? We've won 3 days out of 4 days, and that's pretty impressive. So if you've been playing the bets, that means you're on a good, profitable run. And that's exactly what I want you guys to achieve. So if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, you haven't shared with your friends and families, then you're not being helpful to yourself and to others. And if you haven't joined our Telegram channel too, which is linked in the comment section, then you're really on a long thing. So I just want to talk about a few things. I think one thing, I got a comment from someone I think someone also who said that we should make the videos short. So the truth of the matter is this channel is not just a prediction channel, right? In addition to providing predictions, we go through a process I'll call a tutorial process where we help you understand how these predictions were made and how you can also achieve your own predictions. So we don't do manufactured predictions like other channels where they'll just come up, tell you good morning to our channel, Manchester United, Leicester, Manchester United straight win, without providing thesis, without providing background data on these games. We don't do that here, right? If that was what I wanted to do, then I probably would have just opened a Telegram channel and that would have been enough. There are people who depend on this channel for food, for rent, for tuition fees. So what that means is that I have to let you guys understand the basis for each prediction, so that before you guys go ahead to do anything with it, you are justified and you also understand the data behind it. So you don't go on it blindly. So if you are looking for those 3 minute videos that put up what I'll call emotional predictions, please go watch those channels. I'm not begging anybody to be here, please. If it's too long for you, if 7 to 10 minutes of thorough analysis is too much for you, please go watch other channels because we are not going to deviate or stop this format. Okay. So people who appreciate this format appreciate it. I know there are a lot of people who appreciate it. Right. Again, as I said, we don't do emotional predictions. That's what I call other channels that just come, hey, today, Chelsea, Arsenal, over 2.5 goals, Colchester, Doncaster, over 2 goals. No, we don't do that. You have to understand if we are being rational or if we are just, what if I got drunk last night and then I just decided to put up just anything and then you guys play and then lose? No, it wouldn't make sense. So this is the best way to go about it. And I know there are a lot of people who appreciate it. And we are not going to stop. We're not going to stop. Our video length will continue to be a minimum of 10 minutes. And if you don't like it, please go watch other channels, please. Okay. But I appreciate my people. I know the many people who appreciate this format. I know you guys, and I love you guys back. So, yesterday was successful. I know some of you may have questioned my selection. I know a lot of people probably questioned Doncaster selection, why I selected that game, but you can see it happened. Arsenal was easy to predict. Uh, yeah, it was easy. Again, as I said, Chelsea currently has the most. They literally have the worst set of players at the moment. These are literally players that wouldn't play for Division Two teams. Yes, they wouldn't play for most teams in the Division Two. You know, but I don't know how they did it. I don't know. In Nigeria, my people call it grace. So it has to be grace. It has to be grace for some people who shouldn't be playing where they are playing to be playing for one of the biggest teams in England. But without wasting time, let me take you guys through the games. The very first game is from Netherlands. It's a game involving Twente and Almere City. And to understand this prediction, we need to look at Twente at home. This team has won 4 games on the bounce. They've only lost 1 game in 5 matches. Almere City away from home has won only 1 game away from home. And that was even a club friendly, right? That was even a club friendly. So what that means is technically they've played 4 competitive games without winning any. And when you look at the teams that they've mostly drawn relegation teams, right? Now, why this game will really matter for Twente is this team is fighting for Champions League qualification. So I think the third place team will have to play a Champions League qualifying game. I think so, or something, in order to make it to the Champions League. Or if worse comes to worse, they will then have to settle for a Europa League, which would be a massive achievement for Trent, given the fact that this team, I don't think they have ever played in Europe. I don't think they've ever played in Europe. So this is going to be really massive for them. And you can see it's quite competitive. There is Akma that is just 5 points below them, you see. So this is not a game that they can afford to lose, or not even a draw would help them, because if they draw now, they'll be giving Akma the opportunity to push them down or to gain an advantage over them. And I mean, they've met more recently. This site doesn't show their most recent head to head. So, but the first leg ended in Twente beating Almere City away from home. So Twente actually went to their home and beat them away from home. Isn't that interesting? So the point I'm trying to make, right? The point I'm trying to make is simple. Um, Given the stakes, there's only one thing you can expect: Twente to win this game in 90 minutes. This game is critical to their Champions League qualification, right? That's how critical it is. So usually when I play straight wins, I tend to overanalyze it. I tend to overanalyze it. Now they lost a game to Utrecht, as you can see here. They lost a game to this team that is ranked number 7, and it's understandable. This team is also trying to push for Champions League places or Europa League places. But then we are talking about an Almed City team that has gotten what it wanted, which is qualifying, or sorry, surviving the season. There's no way they'll be relegated this season, and it's a mid-table team, and this is exactly what they've been playing for. So it's for this reason that I'm going for a Twente straight victory, and the odd for Twente to win this game convincingly in 90 minutes is priced at 1.29. The next fixture is a game involving Everton and Liverpool. Another very, very interesting match. Everton and Liverpool. So it's interesting that Liverpool hasn't lost away from home. Well, technically, they haven't lost in 90 minutes of football, because the last time they lost a game away from home was in the FA Cup, but that was after 90 minutes, okay, when they played United. You expand to 15 matches, and the last time they lost again was when they played Arsenal away from home. I know that time Arsenal was in red hot form. So, technically speaking, they've gone the entire season, right? They've literally gone the entire season just losing 3 times away from home. And the teams they lost to were teams in the top 4, okay? Teams in the top 4. And they're facing off against an Everton team that has won just twice in 5 matches. They won controversially against Nottingham Forest, which was a very controversial win. They were able to beat Burnley. I mean, Burnley, I don't know what they are doing right now. I think they've started booking their apartments um, back home because it's over. So, but when they've met teams that are slightly stronger or ahead of them, like West Ham, um, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, they either lose or draw. So the stakes are really high for both teams in this fixture. Liverpool needs 3 points, maximum 3 points, to stand a chance of potentially winning the league. Like not even a draw. A draw is going to be worse than a defeat for them. Then you have this Everton team too that is also playing for survival in the Premier League. But the issue I have with Everton is that they don't know how to score. They're very good defensively, but they really struggle with scoring goals. So, and if you are to beat Liverpool, you have to be able to outscore them. You saw what Atalanta did. You saw what Manchester United did. So, to beat Liverpool, you need to be able to outscore them. So, the prediction is simple. I'm double chancing Liverpool. Liverpool isn't going to lose this game, right? They're not going to lose this game. So, I'm double chancing them to win or draw in 90 minutes at odds of 1.18. The next game we have is from the Germany Three Liga. It's a game involving Saarbrücken and RW Essen. Saarbrücken and W Essen. So it's pretty interesting that every game this team has played in their last 5 matches has produced two or more goals in their last 5 matches. Then you check Essen away from home. This Essen team too, every game they've played in has also produced two or more goals. And their recent head-to-head, their very recent head-to-head, which was in 2023, and I think the first leg of this game did produce 2.5 goals. So when you check their standings, one thing you will see is the home team is position 6. Both are trying to fight to push into the top 3. So it's going to be a very, very interesting match. I will see both of them at least score. You can expect the home team to get a goal. You can also expect the away team to also get a goal. So the prediction is simple. The prediction is very, very simple. What we are predicting is that this fixture will produce over 2 goals. We do expect 2.5 goals in 90 minutes. So this fixture will produce over 2 goals, and the odd for over 2 goals is priced at 1.30. And finally, we have a final fixture from the England Premier League, a game involving Manchester United and Sheffield. United has only lost once in 5 matches, right? And you have this Sheffield team that has been on a very terrible run of form. And they haven't met recently. Like, we don't have the record for their recent meetings. So we are just going to judge the two teams based on their current forms. I think at this point, Sheffield, I think their relegation should be pretty much confirmed here. I don't know what they're fighting for at the moment. 16 points, I think it's over. It's a game United should win, but given that United participated in the FA Cup, played down into penalties, and given their many injury problems, we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. So what are we saying? We are double chancing Manchester United. They will win or draw this fixture in 90 minutes. And the odds for them to win or draw in 90 minutes is 1.11. And of course, you have your booking code, Sportybet and 1xBet. And I just want to wish you guys nothing but the absolute best. Thank you and see you tomorrow.